Hi everyone, this is Aparna and I'm super excited to be hosting this Shobitam special trunk show live from Kutch, Gujarat. Let's just give it a couple more minutes to allow more folks to join. A very, very big hi to everyone who's joining in. Today is going to be a very special trunk show showcasing the different flavors of Gujarat. And when I say flavors, it's the different textile art forms, the different jewelry art forms of Gujarat. And we just got here a few days ago, and we've been all over the place. We've been to some of the most remotest parts of India, and I'll be honest, it was not the easiest thing because we had to go through unpaved roads. It's not very very accessible. There were buffaloes and road crossings. Food was not its best. But we are infused with the color, the culture, the heritage, and that's something that leaves such a positive vibe and gives you so much encouragement because there is so much to showcase. I'm just in awe of the richness of our country. As varied as our languages are, as varied as our dialects are, so is our different textile art forms. And this particular region, the Kutch region, is the westernmost region of India. So Gujarat by itself is the westernmost state of India, and the Kutch forms the westernmost part of Gujarat. And as isolated as the place is, it also feels like time has stood still because when I look at the people here, it feels like they've not changed. They've not changed, or the external influences have not affected them at all. And they are there in all their glory, in centuries old crafts that are still thriving. And today's special trunk show is going to showcase all those. We're going to start with a very, very popular ajraks. Just as the air, the sizzling heat here are the sizzling ajraks. And I'm wearing one of those, the ajraks on modal silks. And here I am at the ajrak workshop. So this is an ajrak workshop. This is a very, very small region here called Ajrakpur. The place itself goes by the name. Ajrakpur is a region that's about 30 minutes from the Bhuj region, and there are so many Ajrak craftsmen here who practice this art, and there are women alongside them who are also supporting these artisans. And if you're there on our social media, you'll see what I'm actually talking about. And today we have so much to showcase. I'm just going to give you a sneak peek. We have one of a kind Ajrak saris. These are not your ordinary Ajrak saris. We have one of a kind Ajraks today. We have very, very special bandhnis like this bandhni on Munga silk. Uh, this is the Chand Rokni dupatta, which is a very, very traditional, very intricate dupatta, very exquisite. And then you also have bandhani in a fusion sari. Then we also have some Indo-Westerns, and I'm going to showcase them. This is a kaftan, and it's a shibori kaftan. We just kept it this way to show you in its most raw form, and it's ombre shaded. It's on pure silk. And then we also have a whole bunch of other things like your Kantha Ajrak quilts. So this is a fully loaded show, and then that's not all. We also have our classics. We have our regular pure silks and so much more. So this is really a packed show, and I hope that you are able to experience it because our shows are not just a show; they are an experience. So on that note, let's get started. Now, for those of you who are new, the way Shobitam Trunkshows work is every product that I showcase in this trunk show is available in the special page called shobitam.com/live. So that has all the products that I showcase today, and like always, it's never easy to showcase everything in a 1 hour show. So we have so many more products that just got released today. Each one is a masterpiece. It truly, truly is. And all those products as well can be found on the special page called shobitam.com/live. And then, as always, there's a special code that you can use to avail a discount. And the discount for today is Kutch. The special discount for today is Kutch, Kutch, which is where we are right now. So, on that note, let's get to the sarees. So, we're going to start with the plain Ajrak sarees. Then we're going to move on to Ajrak sarees with work, just like what I'm wearing. And these are very, very, very popular. It's such a hot trend. Look at this. These are all made in house. Very, very beautiful sarees. And I'm going to show you a few of those. And then we're going to move on to other categories. So the four main categories for today are Ajrak, which is from Gujarat. Then you also have the Bandhani from Gujarat, also from this region. And then you have the Ahmedabadi Jadao jewelry. So before coming here, we actually spent a couple of days in Ahmedabad, and Ahmedabad is known for its very, very striking jewelry. Look at this cuffling. Then we also have these 92.5 silver rakis. We're going to show you a few of those. And then, of course, after the flavors of Gujarat, we're going to show you the usual pure silks, which are again your classic staples. So let's get to our first saree. So Ajraks it is. So the first sari is your Ajrak, and as I'm showcasing these saris in a bit, we're going to show you how these Ajrak saris are made. Like I said, we are here in the workshop, and we got first-hand experience of how these saris are actually made. You know, sometimes people find it hard to believe such vibrant colors can actually be made with pure natural dyes. There is nothing synthetic in these dyes; they're all pure. And actually in the market there are a lot of saris that are branded as Ajraks, but there are screen prints. These are 100% authentic, handmade Ajrak saris made in the most authentic way. And here, this is your first sari. Now these saris are such a range. This is on pure modal silk, and it comes in a beautiful red, black with a touch of gold. So the sari has ari and mirror tiki work on it. And look at this. Look at this. So it's got full work highlights with light sequins, light mirror work. Look at the pallu. There's like soft shimmer. So the only difference between the sari that I'm wearing and this one has katana work. The work, it has highlights. So there is highlight in the front, there's highlight in the pallu, there's highlight here, and there's work on the blouse. This one has work on all prominent parts of the sari with ari work. So with hand ari work, sequins, and mirrors. And it comes in a beautiful red and black. And this is the sari. This is the first sari, and it comes with a black blouse piece, and you absolutely cannot go wrong with this. A very, very stunning sari. And I will be honest, it's not easy to put these saris together because you have to first do the designs. Then once the saris are ready, it takes at least a week or more to get the handwork done on each sari. So to put together a collection like this is not easy. Every sari is very thoughtfully done, and each one is absolutely one of a kind. So if you like something, please do take it. Oftentimes, you tell us that you want a sari that is sold out. Unfortunately, we're not able to replicate it. So if you like something, please do take it. So here is the next sari. The next sari is the exact same concept, but in a blue and red. And we actually got here earlier today, and had first-hand experience of actually practicing the Ajrak art. And every color comes from either a plant or a mineral. And I'm going to ask you a little poll here, and whoever wins this poll, of course, gets to win something special that will be mailed out to them from Gujarat. So it's going to be something special from Gujarat that will be mailed out to them. So here is the question. The red The red color that you see in your ajrak, where does that particular color come from? Which plant or which mineral gives this beautiful red color? So that's the question. And we're going to show a short recording of the different colors, the dyeing process, the printing process, and then we reveal the answer and the winner, of course. So here is your second sari, same concept. It's got all over ari and sequin tiki work in a beautiful combination of indigo, red with a sparkle of gold. And this one comes with a red blouse piece, also with work on it. So this is your blouse piece with very light work on the sleeves. Moving on to some whites, and I absolutely love the colors in this. Take a look. It's a gold, cream, blue, and red. Look at this. Very, very stunning. It comes with a skirt border, and like I said, these are not your everyday Ajrak sarees. Each saree is a standout piece. So here, take a look. Cream, red, and blue. Look at the color of the blue. It's like a agent blue color. And this is your blue blouse piece. And the rest of your sari is a brilliant white, like creamy white color. So very elegant, very unique. So this is your next sari. And every sari that I'm showcasing, the link is actually being posted. If you click on the link or if you copy paste the link, you'll see all other information. You'll see the prices in your currency, you'll see additional pictures, you'll see other details, and if you still have any questions, we are absolutely there to answer them for you. Same combination, but a different design, this time with a blue color, blue main color. And look at this, again a skirt border, a beautiful blue, wide red and white skirt border, white pallu. When I say white, it's actually a creamy white, and a very nice material. So this modal silk in its purest form, modal silk is a type of silk that's plant-based. So it's again vegan for those of you who like this. Now again, if you want this particular sari, but you want some embellishments on it, you want mirror work on it, if you want katana work on it, we're absolutely happy to make that happen. So this is your next sari. One more in this combination because we have only three. Only three. Trust me, not every sari gets to see the light of day because sometimes there are blemishes, there are things that doesn't pass quality control, so we have to reject them. So here is another sari. The first one that I showed you was a white base, the next one was a blue base. This one is a maroon base, again with the same three colors, but a truly standout piece. And look at the borders, the rich borders, the pallu, and you see the blouse piece on the other side. So very, very, very interesting, very unique pieces. Now on to saris with some tiki work. Now these are your dainty mirrors, very, very small mirrors, also called your tikis, and they are done all over the sari. Look at this particular print. Now it is not easy to block print a sari through all 6 yards of it. You have to do every section by section, and each motif actually has multiple colors. So you have to press one color, one stamp on it to render one color, then you have to press another one, then the third one. So it is a very, very tedious process, a very long, tedious process. So here is your next sari. And this sari is contemporary because it's got these beautiful geometric motifs running across the body, and it's got mirror work, the very light, dainty mirror work on all the prominent parts of the sari. So let me show you up close. So very nice mirror work. It's perfect for evening wear, and here is your next sari. Who doesn't like geometry? And when there is geometry, it just creates this unique aura. It's got this unique aura to it. Now, this is a sari with black and white stripes. The black and white stripes are done using the ajrak all these lines are hand block printed. And look at the dazzling pallu. Now, Ashram comes in more colors, but I feel like the maroon, the blue, the indigo blue, the green, and of course the black. These are the four colors that really, really stand out. Yeah. So this is your next sari in beautiful black and white. It looks very novel, and it comes with this dazzling maroon pallu. Look at these white bandas, and this is your lagra patta. This is your lagra patta or your crushed gold zari border, and here is your next sari. Okay, a black this time. Let's do a black this time, and look at the soft material. This very very soft material, and it's again a contemporary pattern. And don't you think these designs remind you of a time that's gone by, a time centuries ago? And the reason why I say this is Ajrak is one of the oldest printing techniques in the entire world. It's one of the oldest textile printing techniques. There have been during excavations that we found that traces of Ajrak art in the Harappan civilization, in the Mohenjo-daro civilization. So it's a very very old printing technique. uh, there is something very vibrant, very culturally rich, and very appealing about it, which is why, irrespective of so many years, so many centuries gone by, it has stood the test of time. So this is your Ajrak sari in all its glory, in a beautiful black, maroon, blue, and a hint of ivory. And look at the patterns. Look at the patterns. They will remind you of, cave art, right? Look at this. And trust me, every pattern is individually hand block printed. Not just every pattern, but every color in every pattern is hand block printed. So it truly is a labor of love. Okay, moving on to something different, just like the vibrant sun here. And trust me, this is not just hot, it's also a very, very dry place, very arid. There is like miles and miles of emptiness and beautiful salt marshes. And amidst the stillness are these communities, these tribal communities that are keeping these art forms alive. And that's something that really stood out. I did not expect so many people, who are still wearing their very, very traditional clothing, their very, very traditional jewelry. So it was very, very eye opening. So here is a lovely mustard. And trust me, this mustard is completely natural. And not just a beautiful mustard modal silk sari, but a modal silk sari dressed with these all over mirror depicts. So very beautiful sari. If you love vibrant shades with some sparkle, then this sari is for you. So here is your next sari, and the blue in it adds color, and here just two colors, just two three colors. There's no red here, and this is your blouse piece. Now next up, now I showed you gaji silk sarees. Sorry, I showed you modal silk sarees. This next sari is a pure gaji silk, 100% pure, 100% natural gaji silk sari, and you can tell by the satin-like texture of this fabric. And look at this lovely green. It's like this henna green. It's like this beautiful olive green with a hint of blue. And there are mustard florals all over. I really like this sari. I really, really love it. And sometimes not every time you get this beautiful shade of green because they're all natural. Every time it's handmade, so the proportion, even things like your weather elements can actually affect the color of your sari. The temperature can affect the color of your sari. If it is raining, it can affect the color of your sari. They do not keep these bandhani saris and ajrak saris in the rain because the rainwater tends to affect the color of it. So, so these are very, very sensitive. And if you get a sari that's looking nice, you absolutely have to take it because it totally cannot be replicated. So this is your natural Kaji silk. Look at the sheen on it. Look at the flow of the sari, and it comes in a vibrant olive blue. So it's neither too bright nor too dull. It's just right. So here's your next sari. A very, very warm welcome to everyone who's joining in. Today at Shobitam, we have a very, very special trunk show because we are here live at Kutch. And for those of you who are waiting to know what the answer is, we're going to show you a little recording right now. This is basically a recording of the entire Ajrak process while we were here earlier in the day to show you how Ajrak is actually done, and then we get to the answer. तो हम अभी अजरकपुर में हैं जहाँ पे ये वर्ल्ड फेमस अजरक साड़ियाँ बनती हैं एंड ये जो है ये प्योर इंडिगो जो इंडिगो लीफ से निकला हुआ है ब्लू कलर एंड आई एम गोइंग टू डिप दिस साड़ी इन दिस इंडिगो एंड इट्स गोइंग टू बी अ मैजिकल एक्सपीरियंस क्योंकि पहले मैंने कभी नहीं किया है तो आप मुझे बताइए कैसे करना है डिप करूँ ओके अच्छा दोनों साइड से ओके एंड ये ग्रीन दिख रहा है लेकिन सूखने के बाद ये ब्राउन हो जाएगा ब्लू हो जाएगा करेक्ट और इसमें जो ब्लैक देख रहे हैं आप ये आयरन ऑक्साइड से बना है एंड द ब्राउन इज लाइम चूना ओके ओके इट्स अ वेरी टैक्टाइल थिंग हो गया ओके नाइस द रिदम ऑफ ब्लॉक्स के बारे में बात करते हैं तो ये जो साड़ियाँ आप बनाते हैं वो सिर्फ एक ब्लॉक से नहीं बनता है 3-4 ब्लॉक्स होते हैं पहले एक कलर चढ़ता है फिर दूसरा चढ़ता है तो ये एक जाल है ना बहुत ही बारीकी का काम किया हुआ है ये
हम लोग आउटलाइन बोलते हैं
आउटलाइन
हम लोग हमारी भाषा में हम उसको रेक बोलते हैं
ठीक है
हम लोग डटला बोलते हैं
हाँ
डटला मतलब ये पहले रेक लगेगा
हाँ
आउटलाइन
आउटलाइन
हो गया
हाँ,
ये लगेगा
ये एक कलर से लगेगा
हाँ,
फिर ये दूसरे कलर से लगेगा
जैसे इसमें हमने इंडिगो का हमको साड़ी बनाना है तो ये ऑफ व्हाइट का हो जाएगा ये ब्लैक का हो जाएगा फिर ये रेड का आ जाएगा
जैसे मेरी साड़ी में है
अभी फिर ये हम लोग इसको 4 कलर से बना सकते हैं लेकिन फिर एक कलर निकल जाएगा कोई भी इसको हम लोग गद बोलते हैं गद यानी कि पूरा जैसे कि ये ब्लैक बनाना है
ओके
तो ये ब्लैक भी हो जाएगा
perfect lovely this is a beautiful modal silk sari with these nandi motifs and we are going to soak this not just in indigo but we are soaking it in the rich culture of Kutch. I hope you liked that little video, that little clipping that was shown. It was a very humbling experience to actually do this myself. And I wanted to share the richness and the beauty of our art forms. So, this trunk show is a tribute to the Ajrak art form, to the Bandhani art form, and to lesser known weaves and lesser known textile art forms of India, which are equally beautiful. So, on that note, let's move on to a few more Ajrak saris before we move on to other categories. Um, this is a very special sari, and this is on moral silk fabric. It's a dusty mustard shade, and the sari, the plain sari, has been decorated with these patches. These patches that are completely done by hand. The mirror work is done by hand, and look at this beauty. So, and it's got this lagra patta, and look at these appliques on the sari, on all prominent parts. Small little tassels, and the border has these appliques running across the body. And different colors, they look like little kites. So here is your next sari. Like I said, each sari is very unique, out of the ordinary. These are not your everyday saris. and it so beautifully, in a very contemporary way, showcases the rich heritage of the Kachi tradition. So this is your next sari. We also have the same sari in a lovely purple. Let me quickly show that to you. So for those of you who love purple, here is the purple, exact same concept as the mustard one. And then we also have a very beautiful black, but this one is a little different. This one has patches that run across the border. So look at this. So the sari is completely plain and it's got these beautiful multicolored patches that run across the border and a little hint of mirror work. Isn't it pretty? Isn't it out of the ordinary? So this is your next sari. A very, very warm welcome to everyone who's joining in. Welcome to this very special trunk show from Bhuj. And we have a very special collection of saris that are a tribute to the culture, to the rich textile culture of Gujarat. And here is the next sari. This is a fusion sari which brings together the best of what Gujarat has to offer. And this Jugalbandi sari comes with a circumbandani body. It comes with ajrak borders, and that's not all. It's also decorated with these beautiful patchwork patches. Look at these. These are multicolored patches done on the ajrak pallu, and they look very nice when you drape it. Look at this. So it's got these patches on the pallu. It also has a prominent patch here in the front, and this is your next sari. Similar concept, but this time it's a red and white. Look at this design, isn't it beautiful? A lovely trellis design sari, and then it's decorated with these beautiful patches, mirror work patches. And then there is a story behind these. I'm going to show you quickly a picture of how we actually met these artisans in person. Now these patchwork and this kind of mirror embroidery is being done by the Ahir community that have been around for centuries. This is being done by the Ahir women, and this is completely handmade. This is completely handmade. This is not something that takes a day. It takes days to make each one of these, and it's 100% handmade. This particular sari, it is 100% handmade. All the mirrors are real mirrors. Look at the different shapes, the sizes, and the lovely pattern. And this has got three mandalas in the pallu, a prominent one here in the front, and then there is one for your blouse piece. So very, very unique, standout, and of course, culturally significant style. Okay. Not sure how many of you are connected with us on social media, but if you are, you must have seen the sari that I had worn in Chicago with beautiful block printing done on the reverse side and lovely long tassels. So here is another one. I had worn a dark black, blackish brown, and this is a very similar sari on pure modal silk. This is Vanaspati. Vanaspati is plant based. So nature meets creativity in this beautiful earthly green sari, and we've decorated it with this block prints, the kalamkari hand block print on the reverse side. So it's got that dhoop chow effect. So here is your side. And it looks very nice when you wear it because when the reverse side shows, there is something mystical about it. So it reveals a little, it doesn't reveal a little. And look at this. So the way you drape it is like this. So this side shows, and then look at these lovely long latkans. These are completely handmade and made in house. Look at this. Isn't it cool? So it really is playful and it looks very unique. So it's your Vanaspati hand block print on pure modal silk with kalamkari hand block print done on the reverse side. So at Shobitam, our endeavor is to make every sari very, very globally appealing And we do it by making each piece stand out with contemporary aesthetics with an amalgamation of our heritage. So it really brings the best of both in every piece. So this is your next one. Again, a very, very warm welcome to everyone who's joining in. If you're wondering what the code for today is, it is Kutch, Kutch. That's the special code for today. When you apply this code on your purchase, you get a special discount. All right, so let's move on to our Bandhani collection. Now, Bandhani is another art that is very, very popular here in Gujarat. It's also popular in Rajasthan. And it's fascinating to see that the place is very dry. It looks quiet, vast, still, but the community is so vibrant. It's so full of life, and it reflects in their clothing. It reflects in their culture, and I'm going to get to what that is now. Shobitam Pandani saris are absolutely out of the ordinary. It's not just your regular Bandhani saris that you see every day, but every sari combines something unique to make it really, really stand out. Now, this is your pure Munga silk sari. It's a pure Munga silk sari that is silk mark certified, and it is a Jugalbandi sari. So it's got this kantha work. It's got this kantha work that's also made here in Gujarat. Look at this, and it's got full hand bandhani work. Now, trust me, the sari is not roll pressed yet, and you'll get to see the real beauty of the sari after it is roll pressed. But we wanted to show you in its most natural form. Look at these dots. Now, think of it. There are thousands and thousands of these dots, and they're not random. They all have very figurative patterns. Look at these. Look at this. And we'll probably play a little video of how interesting it is to actually open a bandhani sari, to unroll a bandhani sari, to take out those loose threads. And this is a true labor of love. Every one of these dots have been pinched by hand, completely handmade, and wound with a very thin thread, dyed, and then opened. So it's taken months. This is not a week long sari, this is a sari that takes months. And it comes in a lovely Rama green with a off white border. And this will not be repeated. This will not be repeated. We have three colors. We have a Rama green, we have a black, and we have a magenta. So let me show you the magenta next. Tied in heritage, dyed in culture. Let's unravel what this beautiful pure silk bandhani dupatta is. Wow, a beautiful circumbandage design. Let's open it. Okay. अच्छा ये सिला हुआ है यहाँ से. Okay, okay. Come. Oh. Ah. What a beautiful Rani pink dupatta with a totally symmetrical design. So here is the pink that I was talking about. It's like a magenta, a beautiful magenta. And I think in this you can see the design better. Look at this. Look at this. As I stretch it, so the sari will be completely stretched out, roll pressed before it's shipped out. And it's a stunning sari. It's a stunning handmade sari. I think there is a growing appreciation for things that are handmade, more so in this world of AI, right? Because human touch is irreplaceable. So here is your next sari in a lovely Munga silk with a jugalbandi of your bandhani and kutch work. And this is the blouse piece. Okay, now moving on to something more heritage. This is your classic Chand Rokni dupatta. This is your Chand Rokni dupatta. It's a very, very traditional dupatta. It's a dupatta that's passed on to brides in many, many communities. and the work in it is very exquisite. Now, it is not limited to brides, anybody can wear it, and it's a true piece of art. And one thing that I can vouch is the prices that you see today. I can guarantee that these are the best prices possible for these high quality, authentic products. Now, look at the art on this. Look at the craftsmanship. Oh my goodness. And look at the intricacy of this. And this is pure Gaji silk, 100% pure Gaji silk. You can tell from the fabric. These products are silk mark certified, and it's got two beautiful colors and a dupatta. So here is a lovely chandrokni dupatta. Now this dupatta, once it's roll pressed, the designs will show more vividly, and this is something that you can wear with any of your. You can wear it with your suits. You can wear it with your jeans, whatever. I think it'll just add an instant uplift to any ensemble. So here is your lovely Chand Rokni dupatta in a pure Gaji silk base. 100 personal, 100% artisanal, 100% unique. And I, like I say, these products are not just handmade; these are heart-made. People have actually poured their time, their effort, their love, their skill into making these pieces come alive. So a very, very exquisite heritage piece. This is your next dupatta. We have a few more dupattas here with us. This is your Tengalia art here. Another art form from this place. Now, this is an art form that's been there for the last 700 years. Look at these little dots. These dots look like they're little beads, but they're not. They're actually extra yarn that are twisted and added to the fabric during the weaving process. So it's a very unique art form that is native to this place. Look at this. And this is a stone in a lovely plum. And look at the tassels. So simple, yet culturally beautiful product that you can use any day. You can use it as your work wear, evening wear, whatever. So it's a pure cotton dupatta with a stole with your Tengilia weave. So this is your next product. And we have some very unique pieces today on that note. We have Indo-Westerns too. We have Indo-Westerns and I'm going to show you this. So we have three kaftans today. Three kaftans in pure mulberry silk. Pure mulberry silk. This is your pure silk. This is your 60 grams silk. And it comes in a beautiful ombre shade. And the reason why this one is not opened is because we wanted to show you in its most natural form. So this is your shibori work, your hand-dyed shibori work. When you open it, and trust me, to do it on silk is harder because the fabric is fine. It's really fine, so it's very hard to do your shibori on a very thin fabric as silk. But this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like when you open it. And what we'll do is, we wanted to show you in its very raw form. And what we'll do is, once you place an order, we will have this opening to allow this to go in, and we'll stitch the sides based on the size. So a very, very beautiful kaftan in pure mulberry silk, and we have them in two colors. We have one in a moss green and gray, and the other one in a beautiful magenta and white. Look at this. This is your shimmery. This is your shimmery, completely done by hand, and the little holes that you see are actually threads that have passed through them. So lovely kaftan in pure silk. And I'm going to show you a couple more Indo-Westerns as well. So here is a lovely skirt, and we have quite a few of these in. We have one in moss green, we have one in Prussian blue. But this particular one is interesting because it's got these shells. It's got these cowrie shells and mirrors, real mirrors. These are not discs, these are real mirrors, and these are embellished by hand. So beautiful skirt. The flare is about 3.5 meters, and it's got work at the front and back. So a very, very pretty piece, perfect for your dandiya season. And on that note, I'm going to show you 3, 4 pieces that I think will be of interest. Now this is your typical Gujarati blouse, your tribal Gujarati blouse. Look at this. It's got mirrors all over. Now this one is machine made and the mirrors are stuck to it. The mirrors are stuck to it. So this is your dazzling um, Gujarati traditional blouse. Look at the vibrant colors and look at this. This is a typical black base, just like how it's always been. And it comes in a backless design, just like they are meant to be. And it's about a little longer than your waist length. And here is your next product. Perfect for Danya. This particular piece comes in a size 34 to 38 because it's tie back, it'll fit 34 to 38. So here is your next blouse. And for the men, don't worry, just like we have for women, there we have this piece for men. And here is your waistcoat, your vibrant waistcoat, and we have two of these today. And it's got these lovely orange, white, and green, the colors of the tricolor. And this is your all over. Again, this is machine embroidery, and the mirrors are stuck to it. So here it is. Moving on, um, the next sari is your traditional Panetar sari, which is a sari that stands for auspiciousness, that stands for fertility, that stands for prosperity. It's often in a white and red combination. And to make it more novel, to make it more contemporary, look at the bandhani work that's done on it. Look at the bandhani work done on it in a very contemporary fashion. Now, again, when you open it, you'll see the dots more clearly. And here is the sari. It's got a little bit of ombre, there is maroon, there is magenta, and of course, natural Munga silk color. This is pure Munga silk, that's silk mark certified. And this is the pearl. This is the pearl. So a lovely sari, and this sari does not come with a blouse. That's the way it is stretched. So here, take a look at this. Very, very pretty sari, one of a kind saris. All these saris have been co-created, so which is why you will not find these. Look at another stunning sari. Isn't the combination amazing? This is your pure Gaji silk. The fabric feels so luxurious to the touch, and it comes in a lovely white, rani, and purple combination. And it's got these elephant motifs and mandala motifs. These are your traditional motifs, but done so nice. Look at this border. Look at these, completely done by hand. They look like they've been printed, but they're not. Each outline has hundreds of dots, each one done by hand. So very, very pretty sari. Again, the sari is not made with a piece. Stunner. The next one is an absolute stunner. And I totally loved it, and I hope you will too. Look at this. It's a pure Gaji silk sari in black. And look at the bandage work come to life. Look at this. Every motif that you see on the sari has bandhani work. It's done by bandhani. And we roll press the sari before it's shipped out. But this is a statement sari. This is a statement sari. And when I say it, I do mean it. And you will see that these saris are not repeated. So a very, very, very beautiful sari. Look at this. Very beautiful sari. Pure Gaji silk. Silk mark certified with all over flaws. There's not an inch left. Absolutely no shortcuts. Look at this. So end-to-end work on this side. Look at this. Look at this. So the first part of the sari, this is your blouse piece with dots all over, and then this starts. So very exquisite piece, and we have them in one more color. The other color is equally amazing, and it's a rust. And it's a rust ombre. It's a rust ombre. Look at this. It is a truly, truly, truly staple piece. I think anybody who sees this will fall in love with it. So, rusty brown color with a peach ombre, and all over bandi, all over sarkan bandi. Look at this beautiful Moroccan jar design and pure gaji silk. And look at this work. This is also completely done by hand. So here is your next saree, and same concept. It comes with a blouse piece with these dots. Now, we just got here, these saris just came out. I honestly feel that you should stay in touch with us. You should be connected with us on social media because you will see, where all we've actually been through our journey. Not just where all we've been, but our journey itself. You'll see glimpses of, how these products are actually made, the people behind them, and the emotion behind them. So here is your next statement. Okay. Now it's not just saris. Like I said, we have stoles, we have dupattas. Take a look at this. Take a look at this blouse. Now we can make this in any color of your choice, and this would be perfect for your Navratri. Look at these cowrie shells, and if you want any customization, we can absolutely make that happen for you. Again, this is just a prototype. We can get this done in any color, any size, any customization. So here, I just thought this was so interesting. And shibori it is. The next one is a shibori. Don't you love these tassels? This is your shibori stole, perfect for workwear. Just wear it to work and you'll see all your co-workers compliment you. So it's a great start to your workday. And look at this shibori work. Beautiful shibori work, a lovely color, a lovely magenta color. And look at these playful tassels. Nowhere else in the world will you get something like this. So absolutely exquisite pieces. Some more of your Kachi art. So here is a lovely poti bag in pure color cotton. Look at the light zari work on it. Very, very light mirror highlights and your zari hand. We also have jewelry. This is your jewelry, handmade jewelry, again made by the Ahir community. Completely handmade. Everything in this is handmade and beautiful piece. You can use it in so many different ways. And on that note, we are going to move on to our Ahmedabadi jewelry section. Now, these again are very, very high quality pieces, and I'll tell you what I mean. Look at the reverse side. Do you even see the links? Each of this is a separate unit, but see how they've been connected where you can't even see the links because the links are actually between these two pieces. So ordinary craftsmen cannot make these pieces. These are absolutely high quality, very, very durable pieces with very stunning designs. So it has the best of everything. Beautiful designs, quality workmanship, and durability that will make these pieces stand. And here is your first one in a beautiful maroon and white. Look at these motifs that are dangling, and it also comes with these matching pair of earrings. So this is your Ahmedabadi Jarrao jewelry. Now this jewelry technique, the Jarrao jewelry technique, is something that came from the Mughals. They brought it to India, and it is something that's practiced in Rajasthan and in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. There are very, very few people who really do this well. And it's not easy. It's a multi-step process. You have to put wax inside so the stone rests very nicely. It takes the shape of the cavity, and then there is a small silver, light silver foil that's actually placed behind the white stone so it reflects light. So it's done exactly the way it would be done on pure gold jewelry. Look at this. And they're all gold plated. They're all gold microplated. So this is your next jewelry. Each piece truly stands out. We have these ear chains and we have them in so many different formats. We have, look at this, another kan chain, a 3-layer kan chain with light jarrao charms. We have this jhumka. Look at this jhumka with this little peacock on the top, and look at this asymmetric dangles. We also have this choker set. Now this choker reminds you of South Indian designs, but the if you wear it, it'll look just like gold because they've been made just like gold jewelry, handmade just like gold jewelry, and they're also gold plated. They are gold microplated. So here, and they will last a very very long time as long as you maintain them well. And of course, we have rings. I'm wearing one today. Look at these rings. This particular ring earring that I'm wearing is also custom made, and we have these as well. Look at this. So this is something that rests on your earlobe, and this part comes out through your ear hole. So very novel piece. This is a bird, and then we also have another design. Rakhi is round the corner, and look at these 92.5 silver Rakhis, and these are very budget friendly, honestly, and they will last forever. Look at these, and we have quite a few of these. Look at this. So check out the Rakhi section. You'll also find them on our live page. So again, a very very warm welcome to everyone who's joining in. Today is a very special trunk show live from Kutch, Gujarat, and we're showcasing the beautiful textile art forms of Gujarat. And for those of you who are waiting for the code for today is Kutch. Now, I'm sure you're wondering who won the poll. Now, the answer is the bright red color actually comes from alum. Alum. Now, they use alum, they let it dry, and then when they let it dry, it turns out to be a yellowish orange color. But over time, it oxidizes and then it results in this rich dark color. So that's how this stunning maroon color, this reddish maroon color is achieved. It doesn't look natural, right? Because it's got this so much vibrance. Unlike when you think of natural dyes, you think of them as being more muted, but it's got this vibrance from one, alum, and second, because of the oxidation that happens afterwards. So whoever won, your name will be revealed. Okay, on to fusion sari before we move on to other categories. This sari is unmissable. It's a Kanchi Paichani sari. So it's a Kanchipuram sari with a Paichani style pallu. And look at the all over bandhani work that's done on it. It's also got small peacock zari buttas. And it comes in a very, very unique color. Very, very unique color, like a rose wood kind of a color. It's like a rose and wood, rose and brown mixed together. And isn't it pretty? The purple blue combination against this color really makes it stand out. And the bandhani done in blue takes it to a whole new level. So this is your next sari. It's a very exquisite sari. It really brings the best of south and west in. Another Jugalbandi Bandhani sari. This time it's a Mangalagiri. Now look at this Mangalagiri sari, and it's got pure cotton Mangalgiri but with bandhani work from Kutch. And it's a very nice henna green. It's also got this Mangalgiri pallu, and look at these Mangalgiri borders. So very unique sari. I'm going to show you something that's again a Jugalbandi. This time it's mission chicken curry with your circumambulage. And it comes in a very novel design. It's got these abstract. Look at this. Very, very abstract geometric motifs. Look at this. Very nicely done. It's not easy to do this. And against a body of these bandhani on a lovely moss green, this is white mission chicken curry work. So very unique side. And I'm going to show you one more that really, really stood out. It's a dusty mauve color, and while I find that sari, I'm going to show you something else. Shibori. Shibori on Mural silk. We also have today Shibori saris with your arm. So there is a little hole here where you can take your arm out. So we can do those saris as well. Now this is not one of those. This is your chevron pattern with a Shibori pallu and your lagra patta. Isn't it amazing? And then we have this in a few different colors. So I really, really hope that you love what you're seeing. Okay. And then we have your Dola silks. We have your Dola silks. Now, Dola silk will feel something like a Georgette and a Mural silk mix. So it's got a little bit of a matte texture, and it's got these lovely zari borders, these Nakshi borders as they are called. And look at this dazzling color. Isn't it pretty? Super, super pretty. So this is your next sari in Dola silk with your Nakshi border and Nakshi pallu. And then again we have them in a few different colors. Moving on to a few dupattas. Ajrak on Georgette. Ajrak on Georgette, look at this. It's your full size dupatta. Lovely pallu. Here. Soft and flowy. And then we have your gaji. We have your gaji. Look at this with your circumbandage and ajrak jugalbandi. We have your ajrak on your georgette. So here is your next one. Isn't it pretty? Rustic but super super charming. This is your next one. And then there is something very special. The flavors of Gujarat are incomplete without a patola sari. And what if it's a patola with your Bandhani fusion? So here is your single ikat pure silk sari with your stunning Bandhani work. It comes in a reddish pink color with blue borders. Look at this. Absolutely wonderful pattern. You don't want to miss this. So here is a very, very nice, unique Jugalbandi sari. And it looks like time is flying. When good things are there, time always seems to fly. But we have only about 5 minutes left, so I'm going to quickly show you all the other saris. Now, a lot of you asked about the latest sari that Vidya Varma is wearing, this beautiful yellow and peacock blue combination. This is a similar one with checks and this blue. It's like a royal blue border. It's got all over checks, and here, take a look. Isn't it amazing? It looks very, very nice. And if it looks good on her, I'm sure it looks nice on a lot of us as well. So here is your next sari. And we also have these saris, 4 or 5 of them, which I thought looked very nice. This is your pure raw silk saris, and we have them in such stunning combinations. This is your beige color with a pink ikat pallu, and it comes with a ikat contrast. Very, very classy. And like I said, we have them in a few colors. I'm just going to quickly show you. Uh, we have we have this blue. Look at this peacock blue with a black border. We have this powder blue. We have this mustard, and again they come with contrasting ikat pallus and contrasting ikat blouse pieces. Very novel, very unique, very classy. And then I love this color. I love this dusty honey color. And look at this honey with this maroon, pure Pochampalli ikat sari. And it has a very, very glamorous ikat pallu and blouse piece. So here is your next sari. And then what's new? This is something very new which we've not done before. It's your Gicha silk with tissue mix. So here, very unique saris. We have them in 6 combinations, from your muted gold to your muted lilac, green, and your reddish pink. And it's Gicha by Tissue. Very novel. I'm just going to quickly show you one, and just for you to get a feel of it. So here is your sari. It's got a light sheen to it from the tissue. So it's got a little bit more shine than your usual Gicha silk sari, and it also has this texture. So here is your next sari. And then what is a Shobitam Trunkshow without your Banarasis? And did you check out the latest sari that Vidya Gandhi wore? This beautiful burgundy mushroom silk sari. And it's got these arch motifs with florals and very thin border. and very flattering. The fabric is very luxurious to the touch. And at Shobitam, we have so many beautiful mushroom silks if you like them. And it comes with this bootydar blouse piece because the body is light with very minimum borders. We've got this bootydar blouse piece. So very, very stunning sari. And we have them in two or three colors. I'm going to quickly show you a few more Banarsis. Here is again another mushroom silk, this time with a wavy border. There is a turquoise. Look at this. There's a turquoise. Look at the florals. Very beautifully done. Here is your Kadiyal weave sari, where there is interlock between the body and the border in a nice rose peach, rose pink with a purple border. I totally loved this Kora organza sari. Look at the color. A dusty mauve against a baby blue combination. Powder blue. So a dusty mauve, powder blue, colors that are very, very trending. And look at this paisley silver zari border. Very pretty sari. You can't go wrong with this. And then we have this, another stunning Kora sari, dusty color with a rani pink border. Another mushroom silk sari, this time with stripes, borderless, just a pink selvage, and buttas all over. Very beautiful fabric. And you'll see a few of these saris. These are your clamp dye saris. So the saris are actually printed by hand using a clamp technique. So it's a resist dye technique using a clamp. And it comes with an ajrak screen print pallu. So this is your ajrak but done with screen print. And the body is done completely by hand using your clamp dye technique. And we have them in a few colors. I thought this color stands out. And then we have your leheria. So leheria is like the waves of the desert. They remind you of waves of the desert. And this sari done on kota doria fabric comes with hand leheria. It's a beautiful, very lightweight, very breathable purple and pink combination. I'm just going to show you two saris before wrapping today's show. Actually, look at this. It's a quilt. It's a king size quilt. It measures about 104 inches by 104 inches. And it's applique work. So it's got different colors in ajrak. This is all natural ajrak. It's a reversible quilt with contour. It's very light, very thin. Let me show this closely. Yeah. So it's got pure ajrak cotton fabric appliqued on the side and earthly maroon on the side and with hand kantha work stitches all over. So this is your next product. And I didn't show you the handwork chicken curry sari, but it's there on our website. You should check it out. Actually, somebody tells me it's sold. So here is your light brown hand chicken curry with circumbandage on pure georgette. And it's also got Mukesh work on it. So very exquisite pieces. We have many, many exquisite pieces today. And our 1 hour trunk shows don't really do justice to them. But you'll see the entire collection posted online. Look at this sari. This is going to be the last sari for today. Uh, it's a Jamdani style, not real Jamdani style cotton sari with this Rath Yatra painting completely done by hand. So here, so on a lovely reddish maroon color. So this is our last sari. I really, really hoped that you like today's show. Like I said, this is a tribute to the artisans, to the different communities who are native to Kutch and the rest of Gujarat, and really paying tribute to their workmanship, their creativity, and of course their resilience, which is why their art forms are still thriving. And of course, thanks to all of you patrons, who make it happen. So on that note, it's me, Aparna, signing off. Um, Again, if you have any feedback, any suggestions, any categories that you want to see, we are all ears for you. And the code again for today is Kutch. And on that note, it's me, Aparna, signing off. Hope you all have a lovely rest of the